let's go wrap up the blacksmith's blues. How about?
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
So it would seem. But yeah, like the best gear that I'm unlocking for this, if the last bit of gear for the last one of these quests was any indication, I'm not crafting that unless I go out and take like specific monsters, so it might be more worthwhile to just craft whatever the best thing I can craft is from like the stuff that I currently have in my pockets.
Swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me, the best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
But I can just talk with him again right now.
You, ready for the off then?
Yeah, sure.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Let's do it.
Right,
It's getting close to 2 in the morning. I'm starting to get tired. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go.
Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Oh, that is a big dude. It looked bigger from the camera angle, I think.
Which one of you's first?
Not as big in reality. Okay, well, I may as well die, I think, now. Yeah. The area upcoming is the final dungeon, not the final boss. Is it like the approach to the final boss, though? Like, am I at the point where if I did the right quests, like, the DLC would start? Like, once I own that? Or, how exactly does that work? Let's see here. Of curiosity. Final Fantasy 16. How to start DLC. Let's see here. Completing the main campaign until you reach the final called Back to Their Origin. Once you complete the final dungeon area there, it'll be unlocked. Okay, so I have one last main quest plus the load autosave. I can't restart this battle here. Like a lot of them. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess I'm going and buying it. In that case,
Would you like to see my wares?
a new song there. Yeah, let's go ahead and
Thank
grab
you.
this. A whole bunch of them.
Certainly. Here you
But
are.
yeah, I don't think I see
you.
doing like an hour plus final dungeon
Thank you.
plus like a couple mandatory side
You are.
quests.
Thank you.
And then wrapping up the stream just to be like, hey, the main game minus the final boss is done now.
May we meet again.
Which means next stream is probably going to be wrapping that up and then starting the DLC in that same stream. Is how it's probably going to be timetable-wise in that case. Because, yeah, I'm probably going to wrap it up here pretty soon, is what I'm thinking. Probably not a bad idea. Can I just, like... Oh, there we go. Yeah, pretty much, and, like, some side questing. But I've already been streaming for 4.5 hours, so... It has been a decent smidge of stuff that I've gotten through this stream. Okay, yeah. Guess it just takes me so long to get through one boss. Is all it is. What? I thought Torgal was gonna knock him down. Because I did Ravage there. And I still have my 5 saved up. I'm really surprised that counts as a perfect dodge there. Okay. Yeah, mostly from like his crazy insta-kill thing that was certainly something, I will say. Wasn't entirely sure when you were slamming down. But it's fine. Okay. And then I boopity bop like this. And then this. Like that. And how about I try this? Oh, I should have started with Will of the Wicks, because I think it would be going, like, while this is going on. Yeah, I think that would have definitely helped. I keep on forgetting that I have that there. Okay. Do a little smidge of that. Come on, Armor of Darkness, and then, like... do a smidge of this. It's over 50,000. Okay, that wasn't the achievement that I had before, but I did it now. Now I've done it. I got the achievement thingamabob. It has been done. So I guess that was the first time that I went over that amount. I should have gotten Torgal to keep it in the air a little bit longer than I would have been able to land that. But yeah. Boop. Yeah, that's something fun I can do. An alternative. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I didn't quite get it charged up there. That's fine. Whatever. I did the thingamabob. Here, I'm with a bunch of guys here. I may as well. Or I guess there's mostly one guy. I guess 2 guys I'm kind of hitting here. Okay, and then press this a whole bunch of times. There. And then, just kick him. Oh, you missed! Here, and then say, boop. Yeah, I'm really surprised about that one checkpoint as well. I was just intent on, like, getting that information, being like, alright, let's retry now that I have that information. And then it checkpointed me there, so then I just got all my stuff back, like, immediately for free. Which was amazing. Okay. And then say... What's this? What's this attack? Was that an attack? Did I dodge it? Like, what exactly was that? Okay. You are getting into a really awkward position on the battlefield here. Aren't you? Seems to be the case. Okay. Alright, well that just did nothing. So, I mean, like... Okay, then get close to the... Okay, the orbs don't continue to damage. Is not the case. I don't know. Just a little bit of that, and then, like, Armor Darkness, and then... Come on! Well, I still won there. I was gonna tell you too about this sword thing at the time. I was gonna suggest going back if you couldn't do it by driving at the time and only got back where you got past it. I hope you weren't typing while driving.
Apparently
Hopefully.
not.
Ooh, red eyes, or orange, or whatever the heck. Alright, well.
Not getting past me.
So he's the one with the quest marker here. Here, let's try this and build up the thing. So I may as well do, right? But yeah. Okay, gotcha. Whoa. Something like this. Chimera, huh? Too bad I'm allergic to chimeras, huh? Whoa. Yeah, it was a decent few times. Okay. So then I do that. And then this. Well, almost staggered. Not quite. Maybe this will stagger you like this. Maybe what it'll do. And then I do say this. For a bunch of hits. And a little smidge of this. And then... I don't know. That wasn't great, huh? But yeah, gotcha. Maybe I should preemptively put on the orbs before they get staggered, because yeah, that lasts for a little while. So it's seeming like that might not be a bad idea, honestly. That is not really what I wanted to do there. I thought I was on this one, whoops. Well, now I'm charged up to 5 there. Okay, it's fine, I'll make this work. I meant to do the slam down, and I did not there. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You put down an ice thing like I can with Shiva. Interesting. Is it doing continuous damage tutorial? What the heck is going on there? Well, I should have put that on a second ago. Here, mostly for damage multiplier here. So I'll get that up a little bit. Get it up a little bit more here. Or something or other, I don't know. And then Armor of Darkness, and then the... Okay. Okay, yeah, a decent bit of damage from that. I forgot I still had the thing out. Quite frankly. Pew pew. Yikes. Ow, really? Man. Well, that was not the time to pop that, huh? Here, how about this one? I thought I started going partially into the flames, and maybe I did there. And yeah, the move is definitely really cool there. Really? I'm gonna get hit by, like, the most telegraphed attack ever. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I've seen a little smidge of it in that game. And then I preemptively do this. And then I do that. And then... I don't know then. Screw it. Do this in that case. I don't know. And then this one. And then a whole bunch of stuff is built up, but like, yeah, it's not the best of times for it. Here, mostly for future battles at this point. Because it's really close. Well, I mean, no flames to my face. Flames to your face, actually. Nope. Okay. We're good. We good here. I get some extra monies from that accessory that I have on there. And a whole bunch of stuff.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Well, I'm glad you guys dealt with the stragglers here. Hi.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoged isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoged what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
I got a seal, the cracked anvil.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravost in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
So they're gonna try and make the ultimate weapon. So that unlocks the ultimate sword, but I assume I would need like a bunch of materials to like actually make it, is the case. So who's gonna be running things here in Dravost if they're both like here? Maybe it's a different sword. I don't know.
Himself.
But it sounds
We're
pretty
just about
crazy.
to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right.
This seemed kind of robotic-y when they're both
To the
staring
bone
straight
of it,
forward. In my opinion. Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Fancy.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Quest complete. Alright, so I have a really cool sword now, and that list of materials is probably what leads up to the Ultima sword or something. Gotterdammerung design draft. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. Necessary for crafting the sword Gotterdammerung. So, like, god damning is what that translates to, and I got the Ragnarok. Ancient Ashen legend purports that one day, the Age of Dominance will draw to a close in an epic clash of icons that sets the land ablaze, cleansing it of foulness and allowing for its rebirth. A clash they call Ragnarok. Gotterdammerung recipe unlocked. Or that damns the gods. You could essentially translate it too. Alright, so...
What do I owe the honor?
Just out of curiosity here. He has some dialogue after that.
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best.
Aw.
I'm saying for
So,
you, dear.
where's the Gotterdammerung? This here, and it's got like yellow, which I assume means legendary. So you need the Ragnarok, yeah. Or Kelcum, Dark Steel, and Primitive Battlehorn. Okay, so 2 hunt board things. I think that's a symbol for. And then I don't know where the heck Or Kelcum comes from. 3 or 4 swords better than Ragnarok before Ultima. Ultima weapon is like 700 damage, you think. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, what's the best thing that I can make here, then? So that's up by 23 and 12. So is the best one at the top? Guess so. I may as well make one of those, right? Sure.
No
Booty bop.
scratches, right?
Equip it. And then... What? Oh. Crafting first and foremost. I was like, wait, what? And yeah, 5 and 15. Yeah, I may as well grab this. I have the stuff. It'll be fine here. Just,
It'd last you a good while.
yeah, and then reinforce. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to be reinforcing Ragnarok or anything here. And then the rune belt. We have curl whiskers. Only upgrades it by +3 there. But sure.
That should do you.
Maybe it maxes out at +2. Dragon Talon, Meteorite. I'm gonna burn through all my Desert Roses. In case I need them for like a future crafting thing, maybe I won't. It's only a +3 to each. But hey.
And?
Let's see here. So if I then go here, and then I take off the Everdark and I put on Ragnarok. Alright, it's just a little bit better than Everdark. Just the tiniest little smidge at this point. Still think you prefer Everdark's design more? Let's see here. Let's have a look at Ragnarok. Proper look-see again. Ragnarok. Let's have a look-see there. So it's all black as opposed to black and gold. Well, it is pretty cool. Maybe I'll try it out for a hot second here. It's 217 right now. Maybe I'll do this even weirder signs because I'm pretty sure that'll expand my potions or like make their healing potential better. Maybe I'll do that really quickly. Here, let's have a look-see. Local map. Keep forgetting what that button is. Yeah, it's this here, and that's something on the way. Sure, let's go.